Hello everyone, welcome back to 301 Cents. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you like the content in this video. We've recently crossed over 250 subscribers. I greatly appreciate it if you're one of the ones that subscribe, because I never thought this channel would go as good as it has, and I just really appreciate it. You make a guy feel good. So today's topic, what we're talking about today in this video, are my top 10 most complimented niche fragrances. Now, some of these I could not put in the list, even though that they had more compliments, just because I've only had them for maybe a couple of weeks and I didn't have them the whole year. So the ones that are listed I've had for over the whole year, and these were just some really good high standout fragrances. Just got me a lot of compliments. So if you're interested in checking out my top 10, stay tuned. So starting off the list, coming in 10th. Now this fragrance is not for everybody. If you can sample this fragrance, I think it's worth a sample. Only if you like tobacco fragrances though. And this one is so good. This is Nichonne's Fan Your Flames. This is a boozy coconut tobacco scent. And my God, is it potent. I made the mistake of wearing this in the summer. Oh God, I was killing everybody around me. It was hilarious. Now, this fragrance is perfect for the fall. It's really good for the cold weather because that tobacco is really dry, really spicy, and at the forefront. But you get a lot of this airy coconut. It is not a sunscreen coconut. It's like you cut open a coconut, that aroma, that smell. And the coconut rum tobacco, I have had so many different age groups compliment me on this fragrance. My wife loves this fragrance. Younger people love this fragrance. The older ladies love this fragrance. Like, this is a standout. Now, arguably, you have to be in the mood for this kind of profile because it's so unique. I've never smelled anything like this. But this is one, if you really want to stand out and make an impression in the fall and winter time, this was one of my most complimented. This is Nichonne's Fan Your Flames, coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9. Now, this is not one of my wife's favorites, but this is one of my favorites. And I have gotten so many compliments from everybody else when I wear this fragrance. This is a Harhoff's signature Seraphim blue. This is the most unique blue fragrance you're ever going to smell in your life. This is a powdery eucalyptus sea breeze salty aquatic. The eucalyptus is what throws people off. When you first smell this fragrance, that eucalyptus is very prominent. It is very strong. And you get this lavender aromatic feel with this beautiful sea breeze, salty aquatic. Like, I absolutely love this fragrance because it's so powdery. It's a powdery blue from some Florentine iris. And I mean, you can see there is a massive dent in this fragrance. I love wearing this outside of the summer. So I wear this in summer, but I really dial back the sprays because this is very potent, and it's because of that powdery blue, Florentine iris that really combines with that eucalyptus. That mint can really throw some people off, but this is worth a sample. I love this fragrance. Like, you can see the dent in this bottle. This smells better to me in the cold, and it's just because of that eucalyptus mint vibe. It reminds you of the winter time. And I mean, it might just be me that thinks that way, but this heavily complimented. Absolutely love this fragrance. My favorite blue fragrance, and I just love when I wear this, and everybody else does too. Coming in at number 9, that's the Harhoff's Seraphim Blue. Coming in at number 8. So this fragrance I got when I reached over 100 subscribers, as a celebratory gift to myself. I was really interested in this fragrance for a while. Man, did it not disappoint. Look at the dent in that bottle. I have not had this very long. This is Arabian Oud's Diwan, and my God, is this one of the best fresh fragrances. Like, it should be illegal to smell this good. Like, my God, this bitey, spicy nutmeg that blends with this green apple fruitiness. It's just so good. Like, oh my God, it's so good for a fresh fragrance. You have some vanilla and it's a heavy musk fragrance in the dry down. This just really stands out. I can tell you the story. When I first sprayed this on, I went outside, I had to grab something from my car. The wind blew this around, and oh man, was I just so ecstatic and over the moon how it smelled in the air around me. 3 compliments the first day I wore it. I have gotten complimented every time I wear this. If you want a fresh, musky fragrance that really stands out, like, this is it. Arabian Oud Diwan at number 8. So coming in at number 7. Now this is a little more masculine. It's not going to be for everybody. It's more for the mature crowd. But Gritty Rebellion. Oh my God. How many compliments I got with this fragrance? Now granted, it was everyone over 35. You know, the older women really love this profile. This is Chanel Laura Home Sport, but make it an aromatic fougere with a lot of citrus up top. And it's green. This is a definition of a green fougere fragrance. Like, it's not listed as one. There's fougere tendencies to this. You get this beautiful mint, citrus, and this Japanese shisho, which is basically like this basil, part of the mint family over in Japan. And it smells quite unique, but the scent profile of this is you just smell clean, well put together. This is perfect with a suit and tie. You can wear this for anything. I got this for 70 bucks and it did not disappoint. Every time I walk past somebody, you know, 35 and up, 40, they were amazed at how I smell. You smell clean. You smell like how a man should smell. That's what I get when I wear this fragrance. I love this fragrance because it reminds you of older perfumery and how men used to smell, but modernized. This is Gritty Rebellion, coming in at number 7. So coming in at number 6, this was definitely probably one of my favorite fragrance pickups of the year, because when I first got it, you know, I wasn't in love with it. I thought it was too simple, you know, it didn't wow me. And then I was outside and I was wearing it in the spring and summertime when you should, and the heat really hit this. My God, this is good. Of course, you can't see the bottle. It's Gentle Fluidity Silver by Mason Francis Kirkjohn. So this is a quite simple fragrance, but what it does very well. You have some nutmeg, and notice I really like nutmeg in a fragrance because I'm already talking about nutmeg once again. You have this nutmeg and juniper berry, and the juniper berry is very prominent. I've said it before. It gives off this aromatic, you know, touch with that juniper berry, but it gives it like a gin and tonic feel. It smells clean, crisp, cool. You got some vanilla and musk in the dry down. The vanilla gives it a little bit of sweetness, but it's not an overdose. The air around you is colder when you wear this fragrance. It just smells so good in the heat, but you know when it really smells good is in the wintertime as well. It just smells cold. I cannot describe it any better than this just makes you smell crisp and clean. Gentle Fluidity Silver is an absolute monster. But this fragrance right here, Gentle Fluidity Silver, this is one that will get you noticed by everyone, every age group. Clean, sharp, sophisticated, just fantastic. At number 6, Mason Francis Kirkjohn's Gentle Fluidity Silver. Coming in at number 5, now, you know, I've seen, you know, I dropped a short on this fragrance and I got 3 dislikes on it because I'm guessing people don't like this brand, or maybe people don't like this fragrance. Maybe people just don't like me, but they like me when I wear this. And this is Argos Fall of Phaeton, my most complimented fragrance of fall this year. My God, this is, I mean, look at that atomizer, it's fucking fantastic. But this is so good. You have this ginger citrus top that's lively, it's fun, and then all of a sudden, within an hour, it gets dirtier, smokier, darker, heavier, woodsier. It has oud in here, but it's a real clean oud. This is like a clash of fresh, citrusy ginger pop with this darker, smokier, woodsy profile. Oh my God. Rose in this fragrance. I don't know if it's listed, but I get this floral rose in the middle of this fragrance that is just stunning. I got a sample of I bought Triumph of Bacchus, and I got a sample of this. I couldn't wait till this showed up. That's how much I was amazed by it. Like, I got this on Fragrance Buy, this big bottle on Fragrance Buy for $130 last year, and my goodness God, this should be outlawed. Like, this just smells so good. And granted, it's not going to be for everybody because it has a heavy smokiness. This is different. If you have not smelled a lot of fragrances in your life, don't go to this right away. You got to give your nose some time to adjust because this is quite unique. And then just look at the plate. Like, my God, is that pretty. This is Argos Fall of Phaeton at number 5. So coming in at number 4, now I don't think that this fragrance house should be charging what they do, because the longevity on these fragrances aren't very good. But when it comes to compliments though, Creed Silver Mountain Water at number 4. I think this has been around since the 90s or the 80s. It's a fragrance that's been around forever, and it don't smell like it. This is so damn good. And I mean, that was probably $5 that I just sprayed out. But, you know, this fragrance right here has this black currant. It's the black currant that really makes this fragrance a deal breaker for some, because it comes across tart, and some people say it comes across inky. I just think it smells really, really tart, and it combines with this tea note that just smells so clean. Like, this smells like, to me, one of the best bar of soaps. It is a very soapy fragrance to me, but the best way I can describe this is the way that that tea and black currant play along with each other, and that citrus off the top. Silver Mountain Water makes so much sense, because this will remind you of walking, taking a hike, and you just found this, you know, waterfall. That's what this smells like. The water that's cascading down, you know, this beautiful, you know, mountain landscape that's just hitting off the rocks, and you get this beautiful, airy mountain water smell. Like, that's what this smells like. And this, oh my God, like the compliments I probably can't repeat some of the things that I've heard when I wear this. This is one my wife really enjoys. Man, it's just a standout. Quite expensive. And you can try Claude de Nuit Sillage to see if you like this kind of profile, because I'd say it's probably 80% close. I've tried that one. I didn't like that as much as I love this. This is really, really good. And number 4, Creed's Silver Mountain Water. Coming in at number 3, same thing I said about Creed. If this fragrance lasted longer, I think this would probably be one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. It's just unfortunate that the longevity and sillage isn't as good. This is Rocha's Elysium. And from a scent alone, this is absolutely stunning. This grapefruit citrusy, it comes across really metallic because of how that comes across. This is so well blended. There's a million notes in this fragrance, and I'm not going to list half of them, because it's just too well blended that you're not going to be able to really pick anything out. What you get with this fragrance though, and no, it does not smell like Aventus. If you think it smells like Aventus, you got to get your nose checked, because yes, it's similar in that kind of style, what it's doing, citrusy, woodsy, but no, this is so good. Grapefruit, lemon, you got some black currant in here. You also have some juniper in here. It gives it a little aromatic feel, but this is a citrus, woodsy fragrance that's blue. And this is one of the best blue fragrances that money can buy. This is a compliment machine, because when you wear this around, like, and people get a whiff of this, there's nothing like this. I have never smelled anything like this. The quality here is stunning. If you spray this on clothes, you might get 8 to 9 hours. It does last on clothes a long time. On skin, you're lucky to get 5 or 6 hours. If this lasted 8 or 9 hours, this is the only fragrance you need in your collection, because it's stunning in every season, every occasion. Like, you know, you can dress this up, you can wear this with a white t-shirt, like, compliment machine. Coming in at number 3, Rocha's Elysium. Coming in at number 2, now I did a short on, you know, my top 10 compliment and niche, and I had someone comment that they really didn't like this fragrance, and that's okay. Everyone's nose is a little bit different. My wife goes nuts for this. I've probably gotten 10 compliments on this fragrance this year, and I've probably worn it 8 times. I have not worn this 10 times. This is Game of Spades Wild Card by Joe Milano. This is by far the best clone of Lafayette Street. And atomizer, pressurized, fantastic. Now, when you first get this, if you have not smelled Lafayette Street, you might not understand it and what it's trying to do, because I've seen people say that they just don't really like the opening. Give it about 30 minutes. Walk around. This is a fragrance you don't wear when you're indoors. You wear this when you're going to be out and about, because the floral, fresh sweetness that you get with a little bit of vanilla, like, this is a heavy floral fragrance with some sweetness from vanilla. That's what this fragrance is, and it is just so good. I'd say it's probably 95%, 98% close to Lafayette Street, and it performs better. But I always hear from not one, not two, usually about 3 people when I wear this. People just love it. In the air, this is a stunning fragrance for the money. You can get this for 50 or 60 bucks. And it's classified as niche because it's a smaller fragrance house. And yeah, they clone, mostly that's what they do. They just clone fragrances. But this is really, really good for 50 bucks. Like I said, if you have not tried a lot of fragrances, you might not like it at first, but to me, this is my most complimented, second most complimented, that is. That's Joe Milano's Game of Spades wild card. This next fragrance has been around for a while. My number 1 fragrance. And the first time I wore this, I was going to the barbershop. The first day I got this bottle in, I wore it to the barbershop. And there was this lady sitting on the bench as I walked past her. I came out of the barbershop. She was waiting because she needed to know what I was wearing. Creed Aventus Cologne. I got this year, and look at that dent. This is so easy to wear. If you like Chanel Allure Home Sport and you love Creed Aventus, that's what this is. You make the pineapple less thick. You take that minty orange that's in Chanel Allure Home Sport, and you add it to the Aventus DNA, but strip back the birch, and you strip back the oak moss. This is one of the best fresh fragrances that you can buy. Now, it's way too expensive for what it is. You can get really close with some clones that are out there of this fragrance. Like Versace Eros Energy isn't all the way this fragrance, but this fragrance right here is just an absolute killer when it comes to compliments. The smell on this in the summer and springtime, man, it is just elite tier. But when you get into the fall and the winter, it doesn't really stand out. It doesn't push quite as much. But this, if you want compliments and you live in a hot climate, this is the one. Creed Aventus Cologne. Citrusy, you got some fruitiness from some pineapple. You still have that oak moss, masculine dry down, but it's a lot more friendly in the hot, the hotter days of the year. This is just unbeatable. I really don't see anything topping this for a while because it's just an easy to like profile. Coming in number 1, Creed Aventus Cologne. Well, that's it for this video. If you really like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. It really goes a long way for someone like me that's just starting out his channel. But I appreciate you watching to the end. If you did, drop your 10 most complimented niche fragrances, or just some of your favorite niche fragrances down in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one.